I would like now to give the floor to Ms. Melek Pulatkonak, CEO of the Turkish Women International Network, to talk about Network of Change. Thank you. The experiences that we have from the field today. But first order of business, let me introduce you to my mother and to my aunt. My mother is the one in the middle. Her name is Selma, and my aunt has the white jacket. And these two women inspired me by showing me what role modeling and mentoring is. And I went off on this crazy quest to start businesses to empower women all by myself without any engagement with the government or any multinational organizations. The first one was TurkishWIN. At the moment, I was working as a co-founder of a technology company, and I was looking for minimes to mentor and maximes to be inspired from, wherever they are in a global network. Because I was in New York, I was going to TED conferences. So where were these women? So this journey was 6 years ago, and now we have a network in 3 continents. We connect the women in diaspora and homeland with mentoring, storytelling, a lot of digital components, and we empower our members as well, whether they are a student or a CEO, under one roof, because we understood, 1, everything needs to be digital. 2, we need people in transitions. When we are transitioning from student to work life, from professional to entrepreneurship, or anywhere else, that's when we network. So investing in 100 young women in universities and giving them content and distribution channels for change, like creating business clubs at schools, we reached over these 5 years 1.5 million university students. As we were going around to companies and telling them you need more mentoring, more role models, more childcare, then we saw this big picture, I think, which is very relevant to this discussion. There's a global opportunity where the future of workforce agenda is collapsing with what we want for women empowerment. Companies are forced by the millennials to change. Millennials are going to be the majority of the workforce. They want flexible work. They want to be individually catered to. They are looking for meaning. They ask, what's your diversity policy to companies? So companies are trying to keep up with this. There's increased specialization with freelance. So companies are looking for open talent economies to hire people part-time, men or women. And the future of workforce is giving us an arena where we need to really learn all the time. And there's a local opportunity in Turkey. Our labor force participation is very low. If we catch this to OECD levels, our GDP is going to grow 20%. So Turkey's largest untapped natural resource is actually her women. With that in mind, we started a new company. At TurkishWIN, we don't have a lot of members. We went for quality or quantity, women who could move mountains. And that network came together to create this social platform, where we said, okay, companies are looking to cater to these millennials and attract this talent, but they don't have communities. So let's start a digital marketplace for women at work and millennials to share experiences and opportunities. This platform was launched in October of 2015, and what we did and said, we are going to bring people across different life stages. Men are going to be engaged in this platform, and when women have a question, we will have a network and a digital content around this question. The question could be, what is Erasmus, to work-life balance for these different life stages. So everybody can contribute at Me Yaprak with role model videos, with articles, with live events, and with a forum that really attracts people for long-tail questions. And the platform looks like Facebook. What we wanted to make sure is that she does not feel alone in this journey. So with that, we have created also a place for companies to engage their employees, to share stories about their industries, etc., for them to provide a place for the prospect talent for the community engagement. So we are engaging individuals, companies, NGOs, helping them to digitize their content. And I will share with you a story of Nimet. Nimet was unemployed for 2 years, a recent grad, sitting at home, very, very depressed. Her friend Merve reached out and said, oh, there's Me Yaprak, there are all these women who did it. And she saw Tülin in a Facebook Live event who had a business 15 minutes away from her home. So, encouraged and inspired, she reached out and now is working for TurkishWIN. And these two women, being 15 minutes apart, didn't have a platform actually to connect with before being Yaprak. And then we asked Nimet to tell her story digitally. Now she's encouraging other young women to stay in the work searching, and with the belief that they can do it if she did. We applied this lessons for STEAM. So we brought together university students and role models at physical events, at workshops for experiencing different technologies, Facebook Live events, and CEO roundtables. In 3 academic terms, we reached 100,000 people in digital events and 2,000 people in physical events. So this is dramatic when you add the digital element to everything that you do. What's next for us and what's kind of the recommendations? We will want to go back to the two big ideas, using the digital and connecting them in, of course, different life stages. We don't need to be in different silos. So TurkishWIN is working to build its diaspora presence to be 10,000 strong network, and we invite every diaspora, every nation who wants to replicate our model to leverage the power of her women worldwide. In Yaprak, we are going nationwide, and our global aspiration is to become an innovation hub that offers transformative services to empower women, because this is a know-how. What's next at Yaprak? Our learning and employer branding marketplaces are live, so we are working to get the workplace marketplace off the ground. So we are looking for investment. This is a social business. And our recommendations are in 2 areas. One, we invite everyone to invest in social entrepreneurs, because social entrepreneurs come up with innovative ideas and they cannot live without doing that idea. So if you empower us without much funding all of this with my own salary, I reach millions of people, and there are, I'm sure, many other women who can do more if you invest in us. Bringing all the stakeholders together is a business, and it should be treated as one. So it's a constant business. If we, as social entrepreneurs or runners of digital markets, make it our business, we will be more efficient than a lot of intergovernmental agencies. And the millennials and women empowerment future of workforce agendas have collided. Now companies want diversity. They are trying to show their culture. If not, they will not be able to hire talent, male or female. That's why they're going to pay for all these programs that we do. This teaming program that we have is sponsored by the companies, because they want to be the talent place for the engineers. If you empower people in the digital platform, we don't have to create all the content, all the workshops. They can run it themselves. And engaging the stakeholders is the key. In closing, today we want thousands and millions of Nemets to take the driver's seat of their work choices and tell their story. We think we can get there by leveraging technology and providing digital marketplaces as we shape the future. We are looking forward to learn from you and collaborate. And as for my mother and the aunt story, please ask me about it. I had a very long story about it for a 10-minute speech. She continues to inspire me. Enjoyed with us today. Thank you, Mom, and thank you for all for listening.